everyone. Connecting to my learners and helping them connect to each other using the right type of feedback in the right situation, I believe creates a recipe for success and is something that's important to me. I think we need to be able to give written, audio, and video feedback and combine or vary these modalities to build our online community of learners. So why use video or audio over written feedback? Well, when you have a new community of learners, I think it helps you to build your online presence, your approachability, and personally connect to your learners, letting them hear your voice, see you in your world as you get to know them and they get to know you and each other for that matter. I too have found that learners will engage with feedback visually versus in written format for long and complicated explanations. I keep it conversational and it allows them to return and watch it again as much as needed. It's also a productivity tool for me as writing or typing out longer steps can take time, leaves room for errors in the detail and even the vocabulary used. There are also just times when hearing our voice, the pace, the tone, the intonation of that spoken word adds to understanding of exactly where we are coming from and what we really want our learners to be doing. So most learning management systems have built-in spots for written, audio, and video feedback. Some might even have features like rubrics or even templates that you can use that help you to vary your feedback recipe too. Templates for me are really a productivity tool that allows me to automatically use some variables to fill in like a first name and make sure that I'm personalizing my feedback message by addressing the learner by name, making sure I always ensure that I have my contact information or other important information included, but allows me the middle portion to kind of vary up the feedback or the content specific to that learner. And that could be additional written, audio, video, or any combination that is used there as well. And perhaps you tend to lean towards a specific type of feedback based on an activity. I know sometimes for discussion posts, people say, I provide written feedback, but even with your written feedback, keep in mind, graphics have visual impact too, right? And presenting in that feedback a copy of the assignment rubric or the specific directions kind of ensures we're using the precise language that was in the lesson. It matches the vocabulary presented. It's going to reinforce those directions again. And then just really helps us to maintain objectivity in the feedback too. Another thing is I have found when learners use Google Docs that suggestions or by inserting written comments in the working document really is providing an invitation to a written dialogue of real-time feedback, right? Even when using video or audio feedback, I like to write something so that there is context for the student they begin listening. I think this gives them a frame of mind before they get into the feedback link. And really, knowing what tools are available within or that can integrate with your infrastructure will allow you to find the right tool and process that works best for you, your learners, and your feedback recipe in general. For example, I have access to a built-in video tool, but if I need closed captioning, I tend to go to a managed Zoom account. Easy to grab the link or the MP4. And I also tend to use Loom a lot. Again, easy tool to use. I can grab a link, add it to my feedback. And on this one, it lets me know that the learner has viewed the video. And that I really appreciate. So improving, your feedback recipe can be done by inviting your learners too to provide you with feedback suggestions. Take those suggestions, written, audio, and visually for consideration for continuous improvement. Perhaps even checking in with them on the preferred method of feedback and what they find most beneficial. Many of my learners indicate on surveys, it is easier for them to hear my voice or to view a video than to read comments. It also can alert me to other needs like having the closed captioning. However, I still have some learners that will tell me they want it all written out and they want it very step-by-step sequentially. Thank you for reflecting with me here today on the modalities, ingredients, and tools you have to build your community of support for success and growth through feedback. Have a great day.